good morning or evening. I'm your host for the night, Solace, Capricornus, Andromeda. Or just Sol for convenience sake. How about, because I don't feel so good, we don't do the streamer thing today. We just keep it like about, in about a year. I could slip into it sometimes. We could save it for when someone shows up. Ugh. Chat, you don't even want to know about my day. Can't wait for chapter 4-5. 4 or 5. 4-3. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna have enough left. Because we did do the the double secret boss beforehand. Which made the first stream take up to the first Dark World. And now we're on the second Dark World, but we're midway through the second Dark World. And I don't think the third Dark World's that long, so we could try to, like, stall it. Double secret? Yeah, the 3 mics. The pluies and the fan theories. Also, regardless of that, welcome in, Travis Evil Man. How's your night today been going? Yeah, because I learned that because I heard the tiers say that the password wasn't in the game. And I ended up just looking at my phone dial to guess the password. Because I'm resourceful like that. The password is in the game. Oh, I wouldn't have figured it out. You have to be chat to fully get it. Oh, well, I didn't do that. So now we're just gonna cut on to the next stream. I was doing some stuff. We got 3 things lined up that we could do today. We got some thumbnail art, because we are going to be playing Dead by Daylight with odds on favor. The only Dead by Daylight fan I know. That is after Deltarune in the week. We're finishing Deltarune first. Spriggan Trap. Yeah. We got some nice, I want to try some super fucking dynamic posing, but for some reason, while I was drawing, it autoplayed like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure lo-fi compilation. And so it ended up becoming Diego Brando. And of course, this one where we can just shits and giggles draw Deltarune characters in the background. I also want to finish this one because I think it looks really good. The Susie colors are really getting to me. The Dark World Susie colors are getting to me. Which, speaking of, cosplay is coming along pretty nice. We could potentially see some blue sky pictures. Don't forget to follow me there. Of a nice RULZ cosplay. I'm cutting the horns right now. They're very nubby. They're big and nubby, and they need them to not be as big, and possibly be a little less nubby. And unfortunately, though, it's still same issue as the last time I did a suit. It has the bite force of an alligator. Not great. It's not a great thing to have happen. But, the bite force of a fucking alligator. Sorry, I ate their faces. Yeah, I don't know why I save faces for last. But this is the result. This is the bite of 87. That was the running gag last time I was at a convention, was that I was going to get spring locked. Because there were, in fact, springs and locks. All really close to my face. This time we're going elastic, though. Though, it still has the same bite force because I fucking cross-stitched it or whatever the hell. That was your last cosplay? It was the Skulldog that we've seen countless times on the channel. Odds on favor people's champion Skulldog. It's on this corrupted image file that doesn't load. Can't you see it? Anyway. Oh god, I am so sick. Like, actually, not cool. I'm not tooting my own horn here. Though I could be. But no, like, for realsies. I am surviving off painkillers. It is cool, though. I am very sick. I agree. Maybe I could try to drown out the sound of the... Maybe I could try to drown out the... I could just... Ugh, God, the storm is so loud. It's so loud. That was a fucking story. Half. Trying to take a nice midterm and a fucking tornado happens outside the window. and the fucking building floods. It was that game on Roblox, that really old one, where the fucking disasters happen. On like the little like Lego land. It felt like that, but during an exam. And my campus happened to be the Legoland. I've answered the summon calls, Solace, Capricornus, Andromeda. Capricornicus. Welcome in, Journey the Artist Sums United Day. Been going. It's a pleasure to see you. Did you die? Thought I was. Because as I was witnessing the horrors of the building flooding, I saw an alert for severe thunderstorms. Tell you who didn't make it. Tell you who didn't make it. The guy who fucking cut me off on the freeway. Their car stalled. I guess I'm looking very faceless. I do faces last. Don't judge me. And we have multiple projects we could work on today. This one is probably going to be the best. Probably going to be the one I'm doing most of the time, though. It's the an exam, right? No, because it was for the wrong class. No, so what happened was it was for the... I'm being judged on an exam for a different class. So, I didn't know anything. That's fun. I love paying $400 to experience this. And that's as cheap as I could get it. And I got that shit super cheap. I don't know. I think I could do a yellow light. I could wrap up a yellow lighting here on RULZ, boy. And then I can do purple lighting on... I want to do some, like, weird hard lighting on these characters. It's funny because I did just attend this from Soul Stitch. It's even the same name. Well, not the same name at all, but you know what I'm saying. If you said it, I wouldn't be able to know the difference. If you said it, I'd go, where? Sketches are very similar. Well, I'm thankful you attend my stream regardless of your packed schedules. Meh, it looks like piss. And not in like a it looks bad kind of way. But I don't want to deal with it. Same with the... You can still force it to be. I don't force you to do anything. I don't force you to do anything. You just happen to be here a lot, so I gave you a blue name. Because you kind of get my vibe at this point. I don't have a dirty garage. That wasn't a picture of my garage. It was a... I don't have an industrial forge in my garage. I don't have a metal... I don't have an iron furnace. Do you know what I did get jump scared by? I forgot that... So, I had that old fursuit head. But I forgot the thing that it was on top of was it was my mannequin head, and I was like, oh, I kind of want this back so I can use it on my next project. So I tossed the other one in the closet. Turned back around, it was that fucking stupid skewed face I drew on that mannequin head. The stupid face. It was the botched IRL soul. Because I subscribe to like listening streams I committed to watch to. Well, I thank you for your commitment. It means so much knowing that people actually want to watch my sorry ass fail at being fail at an industry that by every measure could be done by anyone. Yeah, should I send you a jump scare? I would rather you didn't. Unless it's the cat jump scare again, in which then I will accept it. I'm waiting. If it's Tato, that fat fuck, I'm not gonna open it. How do I want to do the eyes here? Oh no. The white text and the numbers is foreboding. Fucking Tato, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna fucking murder you. It's just Tato again. Honestly, I understand the appeal of Tato. I've had a bunch of Tato songs in my playlist for a while now. Of course, after chat showed me, because I had no idea what the fuck a Tato was. And honestly, I think I like this, just the Tato synth more than I like the Miku synth, just in a vacuum. I think I prefer Tato's accent. Because Tato's got a weird accent kind of sound. I think I prefer Tato's accent to Miku's. Because something about it makes her sound not like, it makes it sound less like a synth. Okay, how did I scale? The thing is, I have a sketch layer with the faces on them. Okay, I was like, where's my cross thing? There it is. We'll come back to you, blue person. We'll come back to you. These characters are so simple yet so easy to fuck up. Oh, that's right, I redid the line art here. Because it didn't look good, so I redid the lineup. Does Chris have eyes? No. They do not. They blush, but they do not have eyes. Well, no, they did. They showed eyes once when they made the Dark Fountain. They showed their eyes. They stabbed themselves and made eyes. But just that one time. None of the other one. None of the other times. Yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be my last big Deltarune piece, though, for now. So I just want to fill it once I get these guys all settled in. I just want to fill it with, like, a bunch of the extra cast. Just a bunch of small doodles of all the extra cast. I just thought it'd be fun to just draw all the weird fucks. Like we were doing, like we kind of started doing before I played Rabbit Hole that one stream, where I was kind of sketching out some of the weird fucks. Like Starwalker. some of the confusing ass. Fuck. Also, chat, there is a meme. There's a meme floating around. I think should be canon to chapter 5, honestly. And that's that Asgore hit Des with his car intentionally while listening to like Vega Core. The reason we see Asgore so much in chapter 4 is because he fucking murdered. In a very this Hummer kicks ass kind of way. This Hummer kicks so much ass. Chad, it lets you watch Madagascar without... It lets you watch Madagascar while driving. Haha, these animals are so fucking funny. It makes me want to merge without looking. I heard Madagascar. I was just talking about how cool Hummers are. How cool how funny those animals are. It makes me want to merge without looking, Chad. Curtis is at least 80k polygons per reference. Yeah, I don't know how your laptop still survives through all of this. You know what? You have God's chosen laptop. Okay, hold up though. Is this heat? This is eye design. Welcome in, both Dread and Bean. How was your night today? It's been going today. Pleasure to see you. We're just doing some simple art so I can try to avoid the immense storm happening outside. But regardless, how your night today has been going? No ice, only heat. Yeah, its brain has been bad. As I was saying, I was just telling Chad earlier, I was basically experiencing I was sending to our head moderator the image screenshots from that fucking Roblox game with the Lego land that gets hit by all the weather. Because I shit you not, was dealing with flash flooding, extreme thunderstorms, and a tornado. At the same time. I was brick my laptop. Maybe? I feel like you've done that more than once. Is the issue with that. Welcome in, Chris Shows. How was your night today been going? Pleasure to see you. Yeah, I don't know what story you're about to tell, Blister. Things could get better? Well, I certainly hope my stream may help. Since you're here, why not give it a shot? At least help you wind down. Unless you need a music suggestion, which then you may take your leave as long as you like, because my music suggestion is awesome. If you really need to sleep, I suggest listening to Otto's live performance of Aishite, or Usewa, exclusively her live performance from Vegas, where she almost passes out twice from screaming her head off. Chat, is this real? Welcome back, Shirley Knott. It is a pleasure to see you. I cut nubby horns, and I'm not gonna work on it anymore. However, furry soul is coming along great. Nubby horns. Oh my classic exquisite jokes, but I'm all out of juice. I think we're all running on fumes at this point. As I said at the beginning of the stream, can I just not do streamer mode today? I just want to keep things down, like, down at least 7 octaves. I don't want to do streamer mode today. Well, the story of Undertale. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Do we play it at the end of Delta? Do we show the video again? Do we bring it back one last time? Yeah, this fucking Timu-ass lamp that explodes. The only thing is, fucking 3Lame or Go Man Animations or whatever the fuck, who made that music video, are super, like, if they see a claim, they will sue immediately. Like, kind of people. So do we bring back not only the story of Undertale bit, but the fucking Radiance theme bit? Do we bring back all of the bits that relate to the story of Undertale? Or it's just that... It's the Demon Souls main theme. Da, 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 da. Do a cover of it. Ugh. Imagine the first foray in the music. That would be really fitting, though. The first foray into music on this channel was fucking Story of Undertale. A game I've only... A game that I not only am lukewarm about, but a game I have not played until like a month ago. Put your model over the video. Yeah, just trace over the shot or rotoscope it. Isn't... What am I... Oh, shit. I'm not on the right layer. Oh, did you download a fucking virus? Yeah, translated story about it is being reclaimed. As a staunch refusal to do AI, I would rather sing it. It would be way funnier if that was not only my first music foray, but my first like video on the channel. Would just be an oh. Oh boy, here I go pilling again. Yeah, we're all a bit ill today, aren't we? He's to a car. Eventually, for 400. Oh, that's a really good idea. That could be the 400 one, because I totally would do it. Okay, turns out it was not the opacity, it was my color choices. There we go. Let's do this one. How the fuck do you turn off Steam notifications? This is pissing me off. This is pissing me off. I'm the original Star Walker. And you have to do it now. That is a good point, and also a great incentive to like and subscribe if you want to see that. If you want to see that. That is going to make me very upset. If I have to do that. It would be really funny, but I would be very upset. At myself and at you. You, the royal you, any of you. Pick a U and that will be it. You can just do one take of it. That is... No, it has to be, it has to be perfect. Let's get home from an evening that was showing art from artists and a banner they had hanging with the event's name on it had AI generated art. My son is art. Oh. Oh. Ugh. Aig. Sorry, I'm cringing at the AI art thing. It gets worse every time another ad. It gets worse every time you see it out in the open. Publicly shame AI artist. AI artist. Agree? But how do you do that? Oh yeah, generative AI companies. They're like the newest, like, tech startup scam thing. It's bad. It's real bad. Like, it will eventually just homogenize into every... It's like the NFT thing, where they're, like, the first, like, 6 were genuine, then all of them after that was a scam. It eventually all, like, homogenizes into one. EU. hit the AR stuff. EU. Which also you won't see that really at a con. Most conventions have like restrictions. They're like, it's really like crazy table restrictions. This is what I look at for fun, by the way. Is the table restrictions for con artists. Gnarly gag also. What? Whoa. Maybe I pretend the gag, I'll throw up. Okay, but that would make it even better. Think about it. Then, or, I mean, if it's too much, you could just hit him with like a... hit him with just like a ew. E. Or just yell. Just... This really play up the theatrics is what we're getting at here? Which, of course, theatrics advice from me. And so once one person, I think, and like we multiplied into a single cell organism. That might be true. We'll never know. I never made lore. That might be true. Esports, you're a shame. Oh. That's so good, but so... I love it so much. It's so stupid. Let's see what lore is there. Yeah, I guess lore just from speaking out loud. Soul likes watermelon. That is true. Full stop. End the sentence. That's where it ends. Still likes watermelon. End of the lore. Drink too much of the truth of medicine. I was just having a ball. A ball, I would say. A blast, even. So it is a Sonic OC. See Beans' Sonichu art in the fan art folder. The thing is, you got sneezed until a soul was created. I was born from the super creatine lawsuit. Lil's top hat can unleash unimaginable power to destroy the world. But he couldn't do it because he used it to cover... hey! It actually covers up a tuft. A soul tuft. A little soul tuft. I started just doing a thing. Honestly, if I were to make another soul model now, it might just homogenize with what I've been doing recently with some characters that are softer like this, where I've just been drawing like really fluffy hair and whatnot. And I think that might homogenize if I tried to do another soul model right now. And I'm the evil Los. Los that likes monster energy. That's my brand loyalty, Rockstar. Did you really? Is it good? Did they discontinue your flavor? Your flavor of choice? Although to be fair, my loyalty for Bang has been shaken. Has been shaking every time I don't see a tea flavor. Rain is pretty good. Rain doesn't make me sick. And its orange flavor tastes much better. Yeah, that's always the kicker. When you find that a different brand does what you like but better, is the kicker. Which pink? Okay. It could be one of two pink ones that took over, and I think I've had both of the pink ones. Which Strawberry Dreams whatever flavor is the one that is taking over? Orange Rain a lot. The Orange Rain is really good though. It's orange sherbet and it's awesome because it tastes kind of like milky. Pipeline Punch sounds like a thing that sounds. Pipeline Punch sounds concerning. What is Pipeline Punch? I'm looking this up on the phone. This is not a screen-worthy thing. Pipeline Punch. Falco. Oh shit. Oh shit. I've seen this one. I have a picture of this one because I meant to buy it. I meant to buy this one. It's really good though. I might give it a shot. Because monsters doesn't make me sick either. It's exclusively Bang that makes me sick. I need to keep drinking it. Otherwise I die. I dissolve into dust and I stop. Ah! Fuck my shoulder. Welcome in Honey Jam. How's your night today? It's a pleasure to see you. And Chris, all monsters taste like piss, and she is right, except the Pipeline Punch. There's some other pink ones. Then why do you drink it? Because I can feel something. I thought I said except Pipeline Punch. I don't know. I read it correctly. I might not have said it correctly. Is the kicker. I might not have said it correctly, but I definitely read it correctly. You agree caffeineology, so your personal doesn't need caffeine. I really don't. I really don't. I sleep all the same. I know. I've been meaning to try it. I love it's because I, without fail, love all the pink flavors of Monster. I don't like any of the other ones. I exclusively only like the pink ones. Every time. I had a white monster once and wanted to fucking blow my brains out after. Because I've been hearing all the hype of the boomer juice, and then I drank it and it sucked. Like, anything would have been better. We'll have classes at 5 a.m. or something. That hurt. I had so many glass cuts on my hand after that. Hands. Both of them. Not just one of them. I still have fucking cuts from that. Like, you could still look at my arm and see a bunch of cuts from the fucking glass. Yeah. You know, because typically I'm quite transparent about these things. I don't mean to shatter the illusion. But let me be clear. That's the... Sorry. I see we've halved our viewership. I will take none of the blame. In fact, it is your fault. The royal your. It is the royal your fault. So, you can pick. It's a free choice. It's a Mad Libs. Comment below. Who do you think's at fault? Okay, well, you can't pick me. That's cheating. Anyway, so thinking about it. So further along in the streaming week, as I said, you choose Capri. Okay, that's a suitable choice because Capri's been dead for a long time. When was the last time we even formally had a Capri thing? When was even the last time that existed? Because it's been so long that it wasn't even in the folder that got transferred to my new computer. Capri was so long ago that it wasn't even there. So Fox and its Kickstarter, and its Kickstarter, and its Kickstarter, and its Kickstarter. We call him Tobit. Yes, because he's no friend of ours. Did Capri come over to the new stuff? I'm looking down my gallery right now. I'm seeing very little in terms of regular goats with goggles. I think is what the design was, wasn't it? I'm not putting that on the screen. I found it. But it is not going on the screen. That shit looks like so much ass. That shit looks like ass. I'm not putting that on the screen. Did I not know how to draw a muzzle back then? But it's like part of Itagaki where I didn't know how to draw animals. Can I see? No. Oh, that is 18 plus for a second. No, Capri was a running bit. Back when I almost wrote lore, I think, maybe? What stream do I need to watch to see it? I don't fucking know. Could be any of them. Here goes Capri. I don't know, it's undated. It is one of the only things that is completely undated. Honestly, this is pretty good. Of course. Obviously. Paddington 2. I thought there was like 4 Paddington movies. What the fuck are they doing? What's Paddington 2? There's like 4 of them. I guess at this point we could start pivoting to like background characters. We just have a little fun doing some background guys. Doing some squimbos, chuck in the background. Done. The original Starwalker. I saw someone fucking drew Starwalker burning in hell. I need to find that image again. It's Starwalker burning in hell. Now add 200. Oh yeah, hold on, I got you. Welcome in Axolotl with a gun. How's your night today been going? It is a pleasure to see you. The original Starwalker. He can be right in the corner. He could be a corner piece. The original kid. Also, I'm sorry, but if fucking Gerson doesn't become a recurring bit the same way RULZ Card and Starwalker are, then I'm going to riot. I'm going to riot if we do not see, like, the return of Gerson. And he does, like, a quip or something to just address the fact that he's dead yet can somehow just exist everywhere. We need the return of Gerson. You don't understand. Whatever's happening with Gerson and Susie's got to be the best part of Chapter 4. Which, I'm sorry, I'm not even done with it. Chapter 4 is easily the best part. I'm saying part like it's fucking JoJo's. It's... Soon, we will get to him. But, Gerson's easily the best part. Beantown. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's the same in mine. Mine's also called Beantown. No relation. Dual custody of fucking Boston. Gotta go. Alright, have a wonderful rest of your night today. Do not forget to like and or subscribe. And I will see you again soon. Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. I'll always be here. I can point you out in every stream, so when you watch back the VOD, you can hear your name. Gets a gun. It could be like the role in the Discord. Has a bomb. I'm sure that's not going to cause any problems. No, it can't. You know. No. You do you not get a soundboard for chapter 4 of all things? Easily the best part of the entire game. It's like, hey, can I interrupt it with the really loud car horn? That really loud car horn sound effect. Can I add crickets to Undyne's death? Asking chat, not so. Chat doesn't get to decide if you get a soundboard or not. Chat doesn't get to decide. It's not a decision for chat to make. Also, speaking of later in the stream, I forgot what was I going to say about Dead by Daylight? Oh yeah, has anyone seen anything on the Springtrap guide? This might help us since I've played Dead by Daylight like once in the beta. And never again. And I'm about to do a collab episode who's 8 trillion hours. Does anyone have any tips or anything? I'm gonna fucking die. Don't die. Thank you. He's Springtrap, though. And I can barely handle Plushtrap. Another FNAF character I know. Die. Don't tell me to die. You know I'm going to. And it's not going to be good. It's going to be like Age of Empires again. It's going to be Age of Empires 2, where I'm just getting my shit kicked in. It's going to be the same shit. It's gonna be so bad. Springtrap became the white man jump scare. Brr. No, we're good. I have my top tier pick. Trevor Belmont. He killed Dracula. Trevor Belmont killed Dracula. I think. Did he? I don't know, he did something with him. He did something to him. For what? Did your player count peak? Okay, that's at least helpful to me. Though a new player count peak for that game could be like 12. But he's Springtrap. Put Springtrap PNG in the thumbnail. Yeah, put the one where he's like mocking the camera because they didn't know, because he's got caught and had no idea how to do jump scares. No, what's that one where he looks like a peanut man? What's that one where he looks like a big peanut man? Hold on. Oh, this is so being the thumbnail. What the fuck is this guy? Who the hell is this? Why does he look like that? I'm saying that to my computer. I want that. I want this one too. Why does he look like that? Why? Chat. Why does he look like that? Why does he look like that? Now I'm moving the chat now. Why does he look like that? Why is the 7th image of her Affinity one? I mean, have you seen the man? I'm showing you the man right now. Oh, this one's small, so I can... Yeah, this is just gonna be the thumbnail. It's just gonna be this PNG. It looks like a peanut. He's gonna be the on-screen friend. Or like a Funko toy. I know there's a lot of Funko toys. You put like the Funko toy on the screen. I have repeated the pattern of returning. Little peanut. I'm not making a Springtrap Funko Pop. I'm only doing Schmippus. No, I'm saying it's gotta be a Springtrap Funko Pop. Do you know they fucking... Funko owns that license, don't they? They must. They must. I've been to a GameStop. They must own that license. There's no way they don't. I've been in a GameStop before. Schmimp the diddly impus. Now you listen here, you uncooked muffin. Why the hell is it? Why is it so expensive? Oh no. Oh. Fucking God. Oh no, I didn't crop it. Hold on. I have an image to show on screen that I'm going to be using as reference. Which I just remembered because I was looking back through my camera roll to find this image for reference. I may have accidentally bought some yaoi on accident and wasn't paying attention. Wasn't paying attention to the subject matter and only looking at the art. I may have purchased the yaoi. That's no one's fault. I saw some nice art, and you know, just did a little whoops. Did look it up later though. It may have been completely on, which would it not be on brand for me to accidentally do that? Like, think about that for a second. That ought to be absolutely on brand. The original seat discount is $400 in a $500 box. Jesus. Also, I also want to slot in a more prominent character here. I want to slot in Noelle Deltarune. And here's my reference image. Why the long face? He looks so stupid. In isolation, it's fine. The second you think about it for more than 2 seconds, she looks off. And it happens to look like this picture of Obama Bug. Okay, Obama Bug can no longer be on the screen. Alright, let's play Rabbit Hole again. Take a nice long break. Whew, man, Sketchin's really working, doing a number on me. See, like, I'm still tired out of my mind. Wait, I have an image. Wait, I have a meme. Hold on. Pause the stream. Sorry. Why the long Noel holiday is so silly. And I swear to God, if the next chapter they bring back fucking Birdley. They're gonna have to, though. There's no way Birdley's a one-chapter character. What's up? Yeah, what's up, beads? Nothing much, just just doing some nice drawing with some good references, with some nice references. How has your night today been going? Beans, double beans. Say general again. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Fucking Carol's gay radar. Like in some soul blood, yeah. Look, the art looked very good, and it looked like a thing I've read before. It looked like Red Cat Ramen, but like more like fancy. And I liked Red Cat Ramen. And then I looked away for like a week, and there was 100 more chapters of Red Cat Ramen, so I stopped reading. it. But I liked Red Cat Ramen. So of course, though to be fair, I should have known if it's embarrassing to bring up to a cash register, to bring up to a cashier. And it probably a bad idea. Although when I looked it up, the most related series, according to Amazon, the most related series to it is called... Fuck, what's it called? Oh, it was called My Boyfriend's a Werewolf or something. was like the most commonly like related search. It was like, all right, I think I made a mistake. It is fine. I'm going to find a way to mix my post colors, and you'll never guess what I'm using this newfound skill to draw. Is it Tato Pear? It's just Tato, okay. We were talking about Tato earlier, and how I think after having Tato on my playlist for so long, I think at this point I'm of the impression where I'd like rather listen to a Tato song than a Miku song, because in a vacuum, because Tato's kind of, because again, Tato's accent's so good. What if instead of Soul CH it was Freak C? Shut up. Oh shit, speaking of it highlighting Soul CH when you wrote that in, apparently in video form, now I don't know if it's in live stream form, when you say like and subscribe, it highlights the like and subscribe button when you say it. Like. Sub. I don't think it does it during live stream, but I know it does it during videos. Infected maybe 3 people with the Tato virus. I may have picked some weird Tato songs. Like, I think the one that I've heard the most while driving has been, like, some, like, Hall of Infinite Mirrors or something like that. Like, Depression Hall of Infinite Mirrors or something, I think it's the one that comes up the most. Which means it's slowly becoming my favorite by listening. I am not putting brain implosion energy in my playlist. Get fucked. What was that high in the playlist, really? Huh. Neat. Kobokanu. Kobokanaru. It is not softcore. I am not listening to brain implosion energy. I'm a creature of the shadow, thus I have no brain. But you could drink some brain implosion energy. The brain implosion energy. Rumors of the Infinity Mirror is the one that comes up the most. Like every time I should reshuffle my playlist. Rumors of the Infinity Mirror comes up, is always on top. It's like it's always the first one. And I am liking it a lot. Because Tato's accent is fun. Language of the Lost, my beloved. Shit. See, I've put up that picture of fucking Obama too many times. I don't know. I don't remember. I put that stupid picture of Obama like 100 times. Show me a picture that isn't Obama. Right, Chet, what do you think? What horrible travesty should happen to Birdly in Pacifist Route to benefit us, to really reward us for going so far without killing anything, without killing Birdly? Death. Yeah, we'll trade out the set. We'll trade out the Susie sacrifice for Birdly. There's no way Susie goes from nothing to the main character without fucking dying. He gets thrown off a comically high building. Yeah, it's not even like a Dark World death. He gets Persona 5'd. Oh, wait a minute. This reference I just looked up for Noelle Holiday. She's wearing the white cloak with the hood that that we assumed she wasn't actually wearing. Other than that one, like, instance in the, she's wearing the white and blue with the hood. In this picture. She's absolutely the person who's supposed to be the girl. She's in the outfit chat. Final Destination Death for Birdly. Yeah, can we get that fucking elevator one where the guy gets his hand stuck in the elevator, but then gets his whole body explodes because his hand's stuck in the elevator? Well, you didn't tell me anything. I knew it. Clearly it was. I didn't know she was fully wearing the outfit. I assumed it was a reference back to the little mini game with the outfit. I didn't know that was just her outfit. Like, her regular look. Because they never say it's her, clearly. They just say the hooded figure with the ice powers. Which obviously it's you know who. Obviously. But like yes, let's kill Birdly. Because literally every time Birdly shows up, he gets worse. He's much like Asgore. Every time he shows up, he gets worse. Like when he hit Ness with his car, that was pretty sad. With his 2005 Toyota Tacoma. It was unfortunate. It's the reason we had the night. Ah, sad time that was. It's Susie. It's not gonna be Susie. I will staunchly till the day I am proven wrong. That Susie will not be part of the prophecy and will be the reason we win. Because she's gonna put her hand on your shoulder and she's gonna say, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing, and then throw you off the train, specifically you. Welcome in, Jagged Tiger. I was United David going. It's a pleasure to see you. Anyway, that is how Deltarune shall end. I got the secret from Temmie Chang. It was in the description of her video where she's saying the DK rap almost kinda. But I'll see ya the tiger. Yo, Jagged Tiger. Ah, I see. Jagged the Tiger? I don't fucking know, dude. You're killing me here. Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is power. Sorry. I'm obligated to every time Kingdom Hearts gets brought up to throw in some of that iconic thing that I know Kingdom Hearts is for. Riku. Which I'll never find Kingdom Hearts' canonicity hilarious to me. Because according to Final Fantasy, in general, only 2 characters have ever been able to cast the spell Zetterflare, and it is the Dragon God and Donald the Duck. What happens in the rest of the Deltarune? I don't know what happens in Chapter 1. That is a great question, and thus can be answered by a long list of VODs of our entire full playthrough of the Pacifist run. It really is amazing. Deltarune is a very nice game. Though, I'm sure soon he will switch to be drawing JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, because this angle is fucking funny. This angle is funny. And I like it. What if the Deltarune is a Phantom? Okay, there have been multiple times in Deltarune where they've just said, like, this is really Deltaruning my day. Man, I need you, my Deltarune. Like, they've said that multiple times already. I can't take the scene seriously anymore. And the serious scene talks about how they have to have the Deltarune. Talk about how they have to use the Deltarune. This really is this really is the Infinity War. It's like you're a small bug and they just saw you and they're scared of bugs. Yeah, POV bugs when you lift a rock. I'm busy, hold on, give me a second. Give me a sec. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Alright, we're done with that. I'm just being stupid now. I don't know what I'm doing. You haven't met me already, I just evolved. And changed forever. Like the Doctor. It was really interesting. It was an interesting tale. What was it under? God, they said in the... I was watching the fucking Fantastic Four new trailer they released, and they said... God, it sounds like they're gonna do the bit again. It really sounds like they're gonna do the... That fantastic is their catchphrase. Because they say it a lot. In that trailer, they're saying it a lot. Or more, enough to be noticed. He's like, man, this is fantastic. Say that again. Fantastic. Gotta say, this stream adds fantastic. Gotta say, this keyed out green box is fantastic. Alright, so the entire music thing is lagging? Why? Why is it lagging? It shouldn't be. I have this downloaded. It's offline. Man, this Coca-Cola. Shut up. So I guess we can't listen to stuff offline anymore. Okay. That's fun. Hmm. 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 Oh, shit. How do I fix this? No, let's play Story of Undertale. Hold on, let me play the greatest thing. Well, I find a new thing. Have fun listening to Gearson's theme. Black, yuck, yuck. That's you on your internet cable or something. No, the internet's fine because I'm still streaming. I'm still streaming. Just reload the page, maybe. I think YouTube music is slowing down. I think that's the issue. YouTube music's not doing good right now. PC YouTube music is doing bad. Oh, fuck. There goes the internet. Maybe. Give me a second to figure this out. I'll reach out in a second. Give me a minute. Did YouTube music just update? Why the fuck are there shadowy trees in the background now? Where did it find trees? Yeah, there's so much more in my recommended thing now. What the fuck happened? Did it just say pause? Let me up. Yeah, it just paused and updated. There's fucking shadow trees now. I remember watching trading streams on my Chromebook. Oh, I'm so sorry. I like Guardian more. We will get to do Guardian, and we will talk about Guardian when we get there. Because that music needs the situation. Alright, Dread, I probably missed your death. Sorry about that. But see you. Those started channels like 130 subs less. Yeah, that could have been any quantity of time. I don't remember back then. Army did a rebrand. 3? Probably. Did I do 3 rebrands outside? I did this one. Huh. Mods cast. Shut up. Enough of you. YouTube Music's great. I don't get what the hate on YouTube Music is. I love it because I can listen to anything I want with no ads. Because fuck Spotify having to only have 10 picks of songs before it shuts off. Someone who's at 391 subs or less. I started watching someone who's at 1 sub or less. That's not true. That's not true. Anyway, which Terraria stream? There been so many fucking Terraria playthroughs. I've been playing through Terraria again, motherfucker. And by that I mean I'm just using the like creative engine or whatever to just build shit, but still. I had it like I updated the mod pack, so at the very least give me some credit here. At the very least, I can still threaten you with a good time. I did upgrade the mod pack to include some other things. Shout out to my 12 subscribers, despite me never posting something. Ooh! Shout out. Yeah! Muhahaha. Muhihihi. There we go. Now that we get everything working again, hopefully, maybe. Probably. And more music choices, because YouTube decided to grow a bunch of trees, which gave us more room. Thanks, YouTube. Let's see, we got Tenna, we got Starwalker, we got... No, who else? I mean, really, do we need anyone else? Do we really need anyone else in the shot? Well, least subscribers is someone who watches this channel and it's random 12-year-old. Nice. I have a few public clip farmers subscribe to me. That's fun. They don't farm my clips, but they're there. I know you're there. Who else? Again, who else can we... Oh, of course. What am I thinking? We can't have a full Deltarune crazy collage thing without our goat. And his laugh that does not get old. And no one hates that I've ever heard. Which also now marks the third character who has a voiced laugh in this game. Because Susie has one, Undyne has one, and now Gearson has one. Oh, right, and Lancer. Are we just all going to agree that we're not going to draw Birdly? I don't want to draw Birdly. The original Starwalker should have one. I'm amazed that they animated the original Starwalker. They brought back the fact that he absolutely has an animation that is a really highly framed walking animation. Really high frame rate walking animation. Birdly's the only one with a job. You know he's not getting paid for that. You know he's volunteering. You know his ass is volunteering. You know, he's not getting paid. Again, I need to know. That is the one thing that shoots Deltarune in the foot, is that the game is half out right now, and the next like fourth, or the next eighth of the game doesn't come out till next year. That is my one gripe. That is the one thing that fucking shoots this game in the foot for me. Because you know how fucking wild it is that in Chapter 3 you more formally have, you explicitly have Gaster, like, supporting us. Like, they're like, yeah, kick the rat. Nah, yeah, you got this. Fuck him off. We don't even know what the fuck Gaster is. He exists in text form. Outside of everything. Why is this character even in this game? Is my question. YouTube auto mods a message. Yeah, there's no way to turn that off, actually. That is a real one. There's no way to turn that off. Hey, I wonder why I got auto-modded. What the fuck, YouTube? How about the Gearson can go over by Starwalker? We'll put Gearson right next to Starwalker. Who, of course, can solo all the fiction. If we're being real here. You get that big hammer and he swings it around. I'm the original Starwalker. The water cooler thing is confusing because, like, are people actually having trouble in the water cooler fights, or is that just the joke? It's very hard to tell. It is extremely hard to tell if that is just a joke or if that's like actually something people struggle with. Is the fucking water cooler. I refuse to believe it's serious. It's a water cooler. It's the water cooler. Ain't no way this serious. So not everyone plays Souls Likes. You don't need to play Souls Likes. It's the water cooler. It has one attack. It does like one thing. It's the fucking water cooler. It only does like one thing. It has 3 attacks. I didn't even see the other ones. I just killed it. And by killed it, I mean peacefully pacified it and all that, whatever. And all that fucking bullshit rhetoric that kept Burley alive. Give me kill RULZ. One normal and one spinning. That's not... That's the same attack twice. One spinning does not quantify as the end all be all. I don't care how much it's spinning, it's still the water cooler. Honestly, I probably should have did these all in white. So I could see them on the black background. Ooh, of course, how could I forget my odds-on favor? My people's champion, really. You need the water cooler to show mercy. If anything, you should be showing mercy to it. There's no way, there's no way. The water cooler. In the chapter with the knight, there's no way the water cooler is what's getting you. RULZ card. Yes, unfortunately, RULZ card is one of my favorite characters. Because he is so stupid, and I love him. He is dumb, he is canonically extreme. Apparently he's he's canonically very hot. Canonically. Explicitly in dialogue. It's been stated to be very hot, but extremely weird. Heth is the best Deltarune character. I mean, I have to agree. They both give me nightmares. Shut up. You do not struggle with the water cooler. I don't know which reoccurring bit I like more, and I hope there's a lot. I hope there is more reoccurring bits, but I'm not sure if I prefer RULZ card or Star Walker. This RULZ card's got that like slow burn every chapter. Like, you know, he's got that long ass part. Like, he's there forever. And you want him to leave, and he doesn't leave, and then he like starts a polycule. And then Tobert, in an effort to make him not look like he hates polycules, he put in Star Walker. I want to punch RULZ card. But that's like his charm though. He's an ass. Guys, positive. I have a laser pointer. Just follow it. And I like how that was the deciding factor as to what broke up the polycules. The fact that he moved the laser pointer too fast. And the fact that he was also just tracing a mouse. Someone clearly just made it so the attack follows wherever they're pointing their mouse that day. And that's what they left in the game. That is just what they were left with. Guys, pause this. I know what to do. So, do you know we can have peeking out right here? Hold on. We can have everyone's favorite #1 rated salesman 1997 poking out right here. There he is. Look at that. Look at that little smile. He's pointing. Look at that. He's doing a little. He's doing a little point. Look at him. It's the little flying one. Hold on. Why'd you put him next to his ex? Because it was due to miscommunication. The laptop left, and so did Spamton. He said he was going to be a big shot, but instead used the shadow crystal, which made him insane. he was gonna be a big shot. Big shot. That's your turn. I don't get what the obsession with him was. I'm gonna be honest, I still don't get it. It's been 4 years. What is the obsession with Spamton? Doing silly business, Yowie. Yeah, but there wasn't Yowie till like last week. It was not part of Yowie till last week. Speaking of, I'm gonna real quickly look up the, make sure I'm in, while we talk about this awesome dialogue. It's, Eig. Okay. You know what, chat? We're safe. I don't think I bought Yowie. Nothing here says it's about Yowie. I say as the first link I click on is a picture of his ass. Look. But perchance it is. Let's see if I can get this on the screen. Yeah. Ooh, that's a big image. Good thing I had that invisible. So, real quick question. Who's to say, it's not Yowie, is it? It can't possibly be. You gotta understand, I'm reading The Ancient Magus Bride. It's the same aesthetic. It's the same aesthetic. You gotta believe me. You gotta believe me here. This is a very smirking DD7 screen. It's not Yowie. Yeah, I swear. I swear it can't possibly be Yowie. Your Honor. Maybe it's supposed to say this. Look, I'm gonna be honest, I read it the same way that I read it very differently, that title. I read it as Tato. I read it completely wrong. Though, to be fair, the channel is explicitly marked not for kids. So. You look at the thumbnail? No. The thumbnails don't load. I saw the title. And I read the title wrong. But also explicitly rated. I'm explicitly rated 18 and up. So whose fault? So I technically. So sure, but also you're asking for it, and I'm not legally liable. So fuck yourself. The shit about you. I explained that when I've said that numerous times, and if you qualified, that was on you to either dip or not. I don't pry into your personal information. How about stop trying to break down this nomenclature, because you know it's just going to end in a circle argument. You know, this argument will become cyclical. No, I didn't. I found a very unfortunate Tato ASMR, which was not actually ASMR. Because I do typically like joke posts like that, like the ASMR going to war or whatever. Was that guy explaining the quadrants? I still do great if you win the ASMR. I don't have anything for it, so. The ASMR shit every single day. Yay! Woo. Also, speaking of putting X's right next to each other, Jevil and Sham. Jevil and Sham are staying together. Just like how Spampton and Tenna are staying together. Which, to be fair, when you bring... Apparently, Jevil was actually in Chapter 3. Jevil was apparently in Chapter 3. And we did technically experience Jevil in Chapter 3. We just didn't... We just didn't notice. was the problem. The problem was that we didn't notice. But I definitely did it. And it definitely happened when I watched back. That Jevil was absolutely there. In spirit. Not in spirit, pretty explicitly. Because his iconic laugh was in there. Was even there. So you knew it was him. Then I spammed the next Jevil at Sean. Oh yeah, the three... How could I forget the three mics? The cowboy one, the little guy, and the cat. The hands and the microphone. This stupid cat is going to haunt this game for the rest of eternity. It's Mike, it's Mike. Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, I hate that. Oh, that was not good. Oh no. Oh. Shit. Did the bug window open? No, but there was a very similar sized bug on my desk that are normally attracted to wood, of which my desk is made out of. I'm back. Welcome back. Yeah, anyway, we missed... anyway, we did see Jevil in Chapter 3, because apparently the only way to be able to have Susie bet money the not taking damage like gambling thing apparently requires that you have one of the Jevil armors equipped, and it plays his laugh every time you use it. You can only use Susie's betting powers if you have Jevil, and it plays his laugh every time you do it. So I guess he was there. I guess Jevil could return in the future, is what that means. That means Jevil might be coming back at some point. Jevil's a gambler? Yeah, of course he's a gambler. You kidding me? Yeah, you ever seen Jevil? That motherfucker's hitting the slots every... He's a card! He is literally a card. Sorry, that was me. Oh, yeah. I didn't know you were a small... I didn't know you were a small tan bug. Trying to flee from the storms onto my stream. Let's go gambling! Woo! Shot hat. You know, Jevil's absolutely a gambling creature. Look at it. It's escaping a dirty garage. I don't have a dirty garage. Soul does not have a dirty garage ASMR. Soul mansplains Jevil to you ASMR. I guess on the tenor down here. Yummy, do you watch Uma Musume? No, but is that the one that's getting a live action that like has nothing to do with the actual premise? They like fucking Dragon Ball. Is that the one that they Dragon Ball Evolutioned? I do have the live action, but the season's anime is pretty good. I've never, if it's not the live action thing that's getting an adaptation that like looks like shit, but I've never heard of it, then I don't think I've ever heard of it. Oh my god, really? Please tell me the game is just one of those online slots. Please tell me the game is just one of those online slots. Please tell me that is the game. If it is just not one of those online casino websites, but like an anime inspired, we need to do a collab stream on it. If it is just one of those. If the game is just gambling. Hold on, I have a casino sound effect. I just don't have it on Gotcha's gambling. Oh, and sorry, hold on. I couldn't find the sound effect I was looking for. I did, however, find a GIF of Neko Arc. We're not going to show it. We're not going to show it because really, we've all experienced enough Neko Arc being on the internet. Let's see what the sound effect I can find. Is Good Times? Oh no, Good Times is that sound effect. Okay, I need this one. Sound effect 23. No, that's Boo Womp. Good Times is Red Dead. You know, at some point I started giving dumb names to all the sound effects on my phone. Because when you send them to people, it shows up the name. And I don't want anyone to see the name. When I send it to him, I don't want him to see the name. Because then that ruins the surprise. God, I hope this is not loud. Woo! Let's go gambling! Enough of that. Good thing I had that. Good thing I have a gambling sound effect at the ready. Oh, right, you're right. Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark. 'Cause when the light is running out and the shadows start to move, and the places that you know seem like fantasy. There's a light inside your soul that's still shining through the cold. Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark. I'm about to say, do you want to hear the gambling sound effects again? Can we put them on a hotkey, you think? So every time we play like a gacha game, we can play that every time we win. I don't know, what had gambling? Oh, we could totally fit that into a rabbit hole. Some biting me on the back? What the? Why does it fucking hurt so much? I would open Zenless right now if it was updated. It just got the 2.0 version not too long ago, and I just never updated my PC version. Besides, I'm waiting for them to add the giant robot. They teased, in the middle of teasing all of these big boobed women, they advertised a fucking Gundam as one of the characters. A bunch of mega booba women, and then a fucking Gundam. Large, intimidating Gundam. And I need to get the Gundam. You don't understand. A big one. The big booba women. You know, the gacha game staple. Every gacha game's got them. In spades, my friend. Not every game has a Gundam, though. Okay, where does the night go? Do this and then we'll move on to a different thing for the rest of the stream. Fuck it. Not doing it. I will move things around later. I'll deal with that later. I want to see what I can do with this. You don't understand how much I need to know what I can possibly accomplish here. It could be crazy. This could go absolutely insane. If I play my cards right, and I think the rain is starting to let up, honestly. Have all the cards lined up for so? No, but we can imagine it. There's a pin stuck in my back. Did I lose a pin? Did I stab myself with a pin, not notice? Your cards. You don't understand. This puzzle is leagues beyond what your feeble minders could comprehend. But I just still know the creature's on the way. Who's the creature? I'm not even going to ask. I'm not going to ask who the creature is, because that's a trap. I'm falling for a trap if I ask who the creature is. Is it Tato Pair? And if I get a DM, if I see that Discord counter go up to 4, I'm going to be non-excited. Is it Beans driving a truck? Ah! Chat, my shoulder's killing me. My shoulder's a pain. The pain meds are wearing off, chat, my shoulder. Yeah, how foreshortened can we make this image? It feels like there's fucking bugs all over it. What the fuck? But there isn't, though, is the concern. I'm looking around, I'm not seeing any spiders. Hit a pet to try the truck while Beans is in the engine. Why is Beans in the engine? Why can't it be Beans' turn to drive the truck? In this hypothetical situation. Also, now might be a weird time to point out, Diego Brando's fucking legs are giant, are so wide. Which, I will say, I don't really like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure very much. Diego Brando is so fucking funny. Oh god, why does he look like that? the perfect reference image. You couldn't fit anywhere else. I mean, maybe the bed of the truck, but... Sorry. The engine bay. You could fit in the engine bay. Figure you hit Celia next. But 10 Shellsaw cubes. What have you done? Are you playing with God? Are you attempting to play God? Or just for my female characters? Boat goes painted? Sorry. Watch the stream. Goes painted, Mori Calliope. Post-boat stress disorder. Yay! I'm a big fan of the boat. Honestly, top 3 soul streams. top three content on the channel. I really think it's indicative of the content I want to make. The one where I have a crash. Yeah, the one where it's almost unbelievable that I'm not drunk or high. The stream where it is almost unbelievable that I wasn't drunk. Both goes painting. Which I would never get drunk before collaborating. That would be unethical and unprofessional. Overboateds. What about during? Well, during's another field entirely. Don't even get me started on during. Alright, so to break it down, I hope I'm missing some lore. Go back and watch, in preparation for the Dead by Daylight stream featuring Red Panda, our odds-on favorite Our People's Champion, our person who plays video games, our resident person who plays games. Go check out the Age of Empires 4 stream that we did with him, where shit hit the fan and never came down. It was at like 4.5 hours. That shit long as hell. It was a long stream, wasn't it? It took 4 hours and 10 minutes. Yeah, I guess a boat goes in, bin comes. Yeah, because no one uses the boats. The boats are like so like, they're such a tacked on addition to that game. Like they're clearly not like a big part of the game intentionally, because like 3 of the maps had water. But the fact that of the 3 boats you could make was a fishing boat, a pirate galleon, or a boat that was on fire were the 3 options of boats. In a game that's about historically accurate battling, in what universe were those the 3 options of boats? The boat with the big fire in the middle is not necessarily historically accurate. Got his hand so butt. Worst part is that's how he poses. Is his hand looks like that in his like key art. It's so annoying. I fucking hate the way JoJo's looks. It's so bad. It's so rough and very suggestive. I'm amazed JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is not considered somewhat a yaoi adjacent. Historically accurate AoE 4 is probably not playable. Yeah, but I mean again, in what universe is one of the only 3 versions of a boat a civilization can come up with one that explodes? Since when? I got an idea. Hey gang, say guys, I have an idea. We built this castle. What if we built boats that explode? That was the only time I think we played with boats, was the issue. That was my issue with how that stream went. Is that we only played with boats one time. That was my issue with the stream. I did have melon candy throughout that whole stream though. That was a highlight. Issue with early gunpowder in most of these explosive boats. That's so cost inefficient for a civilization that takes a long for civilizations that take long times to make boats. Making a boat with the sole purpose of exploding is such a grievous waste of resources. By the time gunpowder should go west where the cannons or anything, yeah. But it's so inefficient. And, like, what is even the point of them? Careful, or I might blow up your shoreline with a bunch of my fucking floating gunpowder barrels. What the hell is the people shredder? What do you mean the people shredder? We talk about the street sweeper, aka the convict muncher? Do you know what that is? These explosion buttons, they seemed pretty broken. They seemed pretty broken, even though they were nerfed. They still seemed like they were really strong for some fucking reason. Again, boats which only appear on like 3 maps. On like 3 of the map types. I guess not maps, because it's like I guess like procedurally generated, but like the 3 of the map types I think had boats. They used to have a nuke ray. Why the fuck did they keep that in the game? You mean it used to have... It used to be like the fucking nukes in... The nukes in, Supreme Commander. Where it's just, oh, that's a cool... Oh, that's a cool civilization you have. Shame if it were to disappear. Although I will say, I still appreciate the nuclear armaments in Supreme Commander 2, where sure they did a lot less, but it's still a nuclear armament, and you could store like 30 of them with no cooldown. They took a while to make, but if you were willing to stall, you could have like 30 individual silos. You need to play Supreme Commander. Where do you even get Supreme Commander? I've only ever played this. I've only ever seen the second one. I didn't even know there was. Obviously, I knew there was a first one because that's not how things work unless you're Thanksgiving. Unless you're the movie franchise Thanksgiving. I've seen the first one before. What we do need to play is Halo Wars 1. Now, if you want to talk about games that are jank, to a hilarious degree, because Halo Wars 2 is not very good. It is the most mid game I've ever played. It's like the Mortal Kombat 11 of like, I don't know how you make an RTS so extremely boring as a Halo Wars 2. Is there a way, Panda, is there a way we could get Command and Conquer Red Alert 3? Is there a way we could procure that? Because honestly, we'd have a great time with Command and Conquer Red Alert 3. Which is in fact the one where the communism goes to space, by the way, chat. In case you recognize the name, it's the one where communism goes to space. I've gotten the ban on Switch too. On Switch for $2. Don't buy it, it's not gonna run on Switch. Don't buy Gotten a Ban on Switch, it won't run. I can guarantee you, without a doubt in my mind, it will not run. Why the fuck are Dio's legs so goddamn big? Which, again, I don't like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but goddamn it if Diego Brando is not fucking hilarious. At some point, they reboot the series. They reboot the series after the 6th part where they kind of like end the story. And for part 7, they do like a Western universe instead of a, they do an American start of the universe instead of a European start of the universe. For the 184K poly is always on screen. What? What are you talking about? But so when they rebooted the universe, they still wanted to keep like the namesake of characters, I guess. Whatever that crazy deranged writer does. And one of the characters he kept was Dio. Because you can't have, because I mean, it's Dio, come on. However, Dio was replaced with Diego, whose nickname is Dio, who went from main villain to effectively like a wacky racers villain, who's like setting booby traps with anvils and shit. And his only ability, his ability changes from stopping time to being able to turn parts of things and himself, or sometimes all of things and all of himself, into branded dinosaurs. Dinosaurs with his branding and with his brand and fashion choices as the motifs. And by dinosaurs, I mean specifically velociraptors. These weird alien velociraptors. That's all he can do. Part 7 is where things go way up. Look, JoJo's Adventure gets worse as it goes. Like, it gets way worse as it goes. Also, Command & Conquer 3 is $20. Nope. Look, as much as I'd love to hear, as much as I'd love to verse you with Tim Curry talking her ear off in the background with J.K. Simmons, I don't think I'm gonna do that for 20. I don't think I'm down for 20. This is Broken Shields Road as well. Oh yeah, that remote. Missed a lot probably. Just sketching out ideas, seeing what will work. Yeah. We need to go back to this. I don't know why, I just feel like it. Let's move. Okay, none of these are in the group, I'm noticing. I'm noticing none of these are in the group. The group layer. Let's see if we can finish this. And I guess I did miss a lot. We'll just have some nice conversation. Maybe playing a bit of Rabbit Hole or Bug Putt, which is one of my favorite games. Just kidding, but am I? I thought the power arm was dipped out, but it turns out that was just the AC. Looking at these mecha RTSs might be so much a mech warrior online. I would not know what that is, because that sounds like an MMO. Me when I've never played an MMO because I need the game. Me when I've never played an MMO because I need the game to make up friends for me. I need to play Mech Simulator. Oh my god, is it the one I'm thinking of that's like the mobile game that every YouTube sponsor was? No, I'm thinking of Mech Arena. I feel like every YouTuber was sponsored by them for a little bit. Kind of like Raid Shadow Legends, but not memed because they were like the third one to do it. I'm not sure if it's still live. I doubt it. I doubt it has anyone who isn't like the 1,000-hour club. That's usually how those games kind of go, though. Should I rise from the comfort of my bed to fill my water bottle? Well, there's one motto on the Soul channel. It's to stay hydrated. It's in the chat rules. Don't look. Don't look at the chat rules. Just accept. Just accept what I just said. As fact. Don't check. He's lying. Very high UV right now. What the fuck? What do you mean very high UV? High UV? It's fucking midnight. Dragon Man. DNA reveals. Sorry, I clicked on the little UV thing and now Bing News has popped up all over my screen. Hold on, let's see what Bing News has for us right now. Dragon Man DNA reveals DNA revelation puts a face to the mystery group of ancient humans. 12 best used cars to buy. 48 New Orleans inspired recipes for Mardi Gras. I'm not gonna get shit for pronouncing that wrong, right? I probably got more shit for pronouncing. I feel like the thing I got the most shit from pronouncing wrong was Papyrus. I feel like nothing will ever top getting shit on for Papyrus. Soul vanishes. 14 flavors of Pepsi and Mountain Dew are being discontinued. There's 14 flavors. Here, let's click on this. We can click on the article. We can go to Bing News. Let's see. What 14 flavors are discontinued? Okay, it's 14 flavors of both. Both combined. So it's not 14 flavors of each. Oh. What? Why are they discontinuing, like... Wait, are they discontinuing Diet Mountain Dew? What the fuck? Let's see. So, no longer available is going to be Pepsi Lime, Pepsi Peach, Nitro Pepsi Vanilla, Mountain Dew Major Melon, Mountain Dew Zero Sugar Major Melon. Okay, that's cheating. That's cheating. Can't do that. Can't put 2 in there. Mountain Dew Spark Zero Sugar. I feel like a lot of these could be cheating. Mountain Dew Purple Thunder Zero Sugar, Mountain Dew Caffeine Free, Mountain Dew Whiteout, Mountain Dew Kickstart Mango Lime, Mountain Dew Kickstart Original Dew, Mountain Dew Kickstart Blueberry Pomegranate. Oh no, what a loss. A stream watching schedule, no stream Monday, so Stitch stream Tuesday. Ooh. Stream Wednesday and Soul stream Wednesday. Thursday, Soul stream. Special Stitch Thursday, Soul Friday. And everybody on Saturday. How lovely. Planning it out is cool. How will this affect the trout population? I don't know, but hot days are ahead. According to Big News. Go to the big news. Hot days are in. No, I mean, there's... yeah, there's only so many days in a week, though. 14 popular discontinued McDonald's items ranked worst to best. Yeah, oh, it's a video. Never mind. We tried 16 fast food onion rings, and here's the absolute best one. Weird cereals throughout history as General Mills drops 3 types of Cheerios. The biggest mistake people make when grilling hot. Can this be the ASMR stream, maybe? Hold on. Yeah, because turns out, Blister, I'm also busy on the weekdays. Just like the everyman. I am also very busy on the weekday. Think of what SpongeBob character are you quiz. I kind of want to do like a drawing stream where we pivot to that. We still have like an hour left we can do in the stream, so we can do whatever, really. All right, hold on. You mentioned the ASMR thing. Okay, like and subscribe first of all before I do this. Because again, 4,000 we get a story of Undertale bit. We get a story of Undertale gag. So stay tuned, I guess. Here's a I 4,000. Did I say 4,000? I thought I said 4 million. 400. Let's not get overzealous here. Let's not get overzealous here. By all accounts, I'm still a failing channel. A fucking floundering channel. We're not at 4,000. The biggest mistake people make when grilling hot dogs. Oblivion Remaster ruined me for Skyrim. 30 cheap soup recipes. 30 cheap soup recipes made for budget-friendly meals. Little Caesars is bringing back its most crowd-pleasing pizza. Give me a second. Little Caesars has solidified itself as a hot household name, thanks to its memorable pizza catchphrase. The chain slogan even earned out a top spot for thin crust pizza last year. But it's not just the slogan and thin crust that keeps us coming back. Little Caesar's no stranger to creativity. Whether it's new food, plus pretzel stuffed pizza. Oh, they did the pretzel stuffed pizza? Oh. Little Caesars is launching a fantastic 4-in-1 pizza. Little Caesars is launching a fantastic 4-in-1 pizza. Oh, it's 4 types of pizza put in the... Oh, I see. Oh. By the way, the soup thing is gone, I think. The only way to tell when a watermelon is ripe according to a farmer. I'm sorry. According to a farmer? They got one testimonial and said this is it. This is peak. They got one. What do you mean? Is there a picture? Where's the picture of one farmer? I want to see the picture of a farmer. Let's see spread 6 of the dust ever. I've not had a Little Caesars in a long while. Fucking issue, keeping you fucking distracted. I don't blame you, don't worry. I'm reading news in an ASMR tone. Hey, you're completely fine. My throat is hurting a lot. Well, let me really mute here so I can cough hard. I don't think that made it better. I kinda made it better. Popular home goods retailer files for bankruptcy. Announces store closures. The most consumed veggie in the U.S. is full of... Hold on, let me find a... What are those BuzzFeed? Is it BuzzFeed that makes the quizzes? Or is it like a... How do we get those weird fucking forum quizzes? It's not BuzzFeed, is it? Go to the John the Farmer, the other way to find him. You have one testimonial. According to this guy we found, well, our truck broke down. He's telling us about melons while we waited? It's BuzzFeed. Is it BuzzFeed? I thought we could do, like, Tumblr quizzes or whatever. We're like those weird fucking... Hold on, maybe it's... Could it be? Oh no, why does it look like this? Oh my god, please tell me this is what I think it is. Oliver Joe quiz in pink under the hashtag my quiz, Aubrey Block quizzes under the hashtag RB quiz. With my last $20, I can guess his zodiac sign based on your taste buds. I'm getting this one yet. We cannot play that. I am sorry, we cannot play the main motif of Suzume. How the fuck? We are not getting away with that. Eee. Aye. Aig. Aig. Arg. Well, let's play some nice chill music while we pick another one. Some nice chill, calm music while we pick another song. Do we let air sign? You're not even a real zodiac. Imagine not even being a real zodiac. Here's the only question now is, do we listen to the entirety of TV Time before we hit the next song? Do we listen to all of TV Time? Busting an absolutely diabolical move to this calm and relaxing song right now. Say it with me now. It's TV time. Holy Kungadero. It's spammed in ASMR. Holy Kungadero, you little slime. Holy Kungadero, you little slime. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Also, Tenna looks like he was made for a fighting game. Like, some of his animations really make him seem like he was built for fighting games. Leo Aries or Sagittarius. Did you get the $20 you were owed? What's wrong with the Sagittarius Club? Join the Sagittarius Club. I mean Capricorn, yes, totally. Exactly what I mean. Yeah, just Tenna has both a down air, Tenna has a down tilt, and also an anti-air, which the knight only flies, meaning that if Tenna wasn't caught off guard, Tenna would have been able to beat the knight, if you think about it, because Tenna has an anti-air, which is that long kick he does. He does that big long kick. Kick chat. See, what you don't understand is when you get hit by a big kick. You lost $20. Oh, they got you with the Aquarius. They got you. It's TV time. Goddamn, I will never get over. I will be playing narrative games forever. Be like, where's the TV guy? Be like, damn, I miss the TV guy. I'll be playing fucking Divinity Original Sin 3. It's like, man, RPGs are just not the same without Gearson. Zelda is a defining RPG, I think. I think it's safe to say that eventually. What is birth order? What the fuck do you mean? What are you doing? It's a cult? Is there an image holding a McDonald's fries? Are you looking at an AI generated quiz? Okay, there's a non-zero chance a BuzzFeed quiz is AI. Yeah, I'm gonna miss that modern RPGs will never reach the height of, like, we're gonna see the finale of Advent Children, and then it's gonna be like, well, I would give it a 10 out of 10, but I did not see a little dog crawl onto the screen in his little toy car and hit us for finding a secret. And honestly, I'm going to have to dock points. For that. What did you get right? What do you mean you got it right? Isn't it a personality quiz? What do you mean you got it right? Oh no, it got it right. I did see the first T. I thought you just said, I got it right. Like, yeah, I won. Yeah. Fuck you, personality quiz. I won. I'm the youngest. What do you mean you're the youngest? What does that mean? Youngest child. Oh. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome possum. Bitchin'. Chat, we need to bring back saying bitchin'. Welcome in, Despair Disease. Oh my god. What was your night today been going? Is it a pleasure to see you? Is it a pleasure, question mark, to see you? I think you're a first timer. The name certainly doesn't ring a bell. Regardless, welcome in to this thing that we do sometimes. And totally don't get sidetracked on everything else. Like ASMR reading Bing News. Thank you, Bing. Everybody say thank you, Bing. BuzzFeed, Chris. Moderators are busy with important work right now, so be on your best behaviors. This is on you. Moderators are on a business meeting. I got a 412 on the minor Greek gods quiz. Playing Hades wasn't enough. No, you gotta play the best. You gotta play you gotta play according to X the Everything App, the greatest piece of fiction known to man. Hellraiser. The greatest piece of fiction that totally isn't like some weird incels like fantasy. Though then again, X the Everything App advocates for Andy and Melee, so. The personification of sleep is the same as the god of sleep. No, see, it's different. Me treading washing my makeup right now. Very relatable, but at some point you just have to rip the band-aid off. You're gonna have to be doing it eventually, so. My neck hurts so much. I say as everything hurts. My shoulder hurts astronomically more than my neck. It's just my neck is the biggest issue right now. Fuck you mean it's clown makeup? Wait, I just caught that out of the corner of my eye. How long? What the fuck are you talking about? Did I lose track of something at some point? Maybe I need someone who's more informed on this. Beans is the resident clown. What do you think? Are you the... You're the Joker. Chat? Are they the Woker? Yeah, I was about to say, you do keep up to the Woker. I believe normal clown inspired makeup. Oh, I still don't get it, but you do you. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry. Don't know what happened there. Oh, things got a little wild. It is almost 1 in the morning. The bang is thoroughly wearing off, and I don't know whether I want to keep cutting those horns. They are too nubby and wide, and I need to keep working on them. because they don't fit. Or I could just be playing Terraria. Alright. Who's my goddad? A girl dad? What are you doing? What has BuzzFeed been doing? Other than Chicken Nugget. This is what happens in the post-Chicken Nugget era of BuzzFeed. Which I learned was a BuzzFeed production after seeing it go viral. I was like, what is this thing? Oh, BuzzFeed made... Did they now? Did BuzzFeed make this now? But actually my godly parents are. Is it say you stole the Greek gods quiz? Are you upset that you didn't get it right? Zeus and Hera. Oh. Everyone is a combination of a Greek god and goddess and sea. Ooh. How fancy. How fancy. They sound like an isekai novel. Had the title of the quiz be the title of an isekai. Hades and Ares. Ooh. All of you people are taking BuzzFeed. Yeah, let's see if a BuzzFeed quiz pops up in the big news. As I've said it 100 times, surely it picked up. Alright. Hey, do you know Mountain Dew discontinued several flavors? Ooh. I can sip subs feed quizzes. Yes, let's replace that pin message. We found the best drive-in restaurants in every state. Found the best drive-in restaurants in every state. 3 signs your watermelon has gone bad, according to an expert. These are all the same articles with different names. What do you mean 3 signs your watermelons have gone bad, according to an expert? This is the same one as a farmer told us when your watermelons go bad. How to pick watermelon is actually tasty. I did not address watermelon this many times. BuzzFeed quiz. Bear. Here's my favorite BuzzFeed guy, Buzz. Let's take a BuzzFeed quiz. Yeah, I'm also about to take one. It is fine. Okay, so it's more watermelon ones. Okay, we could do what AI generated fairy outfit matches your aesthetic. Characters for a... Who's Boris Pavlov? What the fuck is that? Who's that supposed to be? You thought which of these bizarre flavors, snack flavors, actually existed and which ones I invented? Yes. Allow me. Ahem. Starting off Why are the questions phrased like they're trying to give me, like, flavor here? I don't like this. Starting off. Old Bay flavor goldfish? That's fake shit. Damn it. What's Old Bay? What about ice cucumber Pepsi? That is real. Mountain Dew Oreos? That would have been real. What about Lay's Southern biscuits and gravy? Real. What about cotton candy or Sprite? Oh, that one is real. I've had that one, I thought. I've had cotton candy something. Key lime pie Pop-Tarts. Real. Shit. Doritos guacamole chips. Real. Ramen chicken Pringles. Real. I'm a snack fan. Alright, what's this Boris Pavalos? Oh, it fills in. Oh no, why is it filling in? Oh no. The goldfinch? What's he said? Imagine being yellow. Gas station hot. Oh, I am so sorry. Is your brain more social or solitary? I can tell you that one without taking the quiz. Haha. 10 questions and see what bread you are. Okay. What bread am I? How are you feeling right now? Struggling but hanging on? Like I want to get up and groove? Just vibing? Sentimental and cozy. Struggling but hanging on, I feel like. Pick a comfort activity. Reading a book, exercise, dancing on your room, which is exercise, and baking. Let me do a crack real quick. Yes. Gas station hot. Shit. It's probably all the clown makeup. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My brain is gone. It's getting me so rugged as opposed to me thinking next to it. I'm so sorry. It was right there. And look, I'm an opportunist at nothing else. Reading. Keep going on this quiz. Reading. What's your ideal breakfast? Hashtag avocado toast, smoothie bowl, leftover pizza, or a coffee. What are these millennial ass answers? Coffee. But it's like a weird coffee though. Give me like a real one. What's your favorite flavor? What's your favorite color? Wheat, gold, green, or brown? Chat, what's my favorite color? Wheat, gold, green, or brown? Let's go wheat. Let's go. I could get this guy's bank account details. Hell yeah. Yeah, blue would have been a good option. There's no fucking blue though. It's wheat, gold, green, and brown. Got no argument. How do you react? Yeah, chat, you just got into an argument. How unfortunate. How do you react? Calm, but I'll overthink it later. Laugh and move on. Try and avoid thinking about it. Or cry. Kind of noodle. These kids are so stupid. This is dumb. This is a dumb way to end the stream. We played Rabbit Hole last Drug Stream. That was awesome. This is so dumb. Noodle. I'm gonna go ahead and say lasagna noodle. Just based on intuition. No real facts here. Hypothesis. Lasagna noodle. No? I take that back. A rigatoni. Plus, we might not have thought of that one, but just so you know, deep down, I think you're rigatoni. I think is that a pasta? Oh shit! It was my first guess. Damn it! I got 27 for you checked out of queer artists. Nice. Get an argument. How do you, laugh and move on. I'm one to start arguments for the sake of my own amusement. Pick a movie to rewatch forever. Dead Poets Society, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Fight Club, or The Parent Trap. I've seen none of these. I didn't watch any of those, but I did watch Velocipaster 2. What's the role in your friend group? Is there an NA option? The quiet and observant one, the group therapist, the leader, the fun one. Would I be the leader by process of elimination, or would I still suck? Would I still be a solo healer? I'll still suck. You walk into a supermarket, which aisle are you most drawn to? Produce, the bakery section, Adoy, which is on the quiz. It says that. It specifies that on the quiz. The snacks or the frozen meals? I'll say the produce. Choose a comfort character. I don't even know how to pronounce half of these. What are these artsy-ass characters? Tell me about the bread. Last question. Pick a phrase to sum you up. What are these fucking... Who made this? What year was this made? Fucking YOLO? When was the last time anyone has ever said that? Barring me saying it right now. Let's romanticize the moment. Okay, I'm sourdough. I'm hilarious, creative, stubborn, quiet, clever, eccentric, kind of logical. What genius. I would argue... Yeah, I would argue creative as well. I would agree with a bean here. Beans multiple, not a bean singular. This is beans multiple. Because I don't think a Teeth Cup Soul Cube would have been established without a bean, without a blister. Chad, I'm a latte. Chad, I'm a latte. Chad, help they turn me into a latte. I'm latte. I'm latte soul. So they almost did it again. It's because I'm saying your names. I'm saying your names like back and forth. It is very difficult to keep up, especially when my brain stopped working. If you can identify which your state is missing, you're better than. Want me to guess your zodiac sign? Munching some food to find out. I'm green. Pick a breakfast food. French toast, avocado. What is this with this fucking avocado? Has anyone ever eaten this before? Oatmeal, a fruit platter. Turn me green. I'm gonna say a French toast is a good one. Is an all-American for real breakfast, not this bitch-ass avocado toast. Pick a snack, salty pretzels, spicy chip, cracker and cheese, or a cookie. I will say some nice pretzels. That's a solid answer. An all-American pretzel. Pick your lunch, lobster ravioli, cooked chicken breast, Alfredo, or mac and cheese. Who's eating any of these for lunch? Chad, are you having some lobster ravioli for your lunch? Pick a dinner. Stroganoff. Stroganoff. What is that? It looks like another noodle. Sushi, grilled cheese. What cheese? Enchilada. It's a weird one I can't pronounce. Pick a drink. tea, Pepsi, sweet tea, root beer. Sweet tea. Air sign. You are an air sign. You have very good social skills and communicative nature when it comes to speaking. Stroganoff death nuts. It's what it sounds like. It's what it sounds like. Also, I'm glad we're keeping the death nuts joke instead of these nuts. I'm glad we're keeping death nuts. And we should keep that for the next 8 years until Delta Moon Chapter 7 comes out. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius are considered air signs. Oh, that's wrong. Can I go back and pick root beer? See if it changes? Maybe I wasn't true to my heart, maybe. That was my wrist. This quiz is making my wrist die. This is definitely weird. But can we guess your typical Starbucks order based on your around-the-world trip? No. Which, chat, just for reference here for this one, my typical Starbucks order is is an iced black coffee. Let's see if the quiz can guess that. Let's see if this millennial-ass quiz can guess black coffee but cold. What do you stand on these crucial bread issues? What do you stand on these crucial bread issues? Pick a place to visit. That's my dad's drink. I am your father is the plot twist to this. So you better like and subscribe, because I'm your father now. That's the bit we're doing for that. Pick a place to visit. Cannon Beach, Oregon. Grand Canyon National Park, Arizona. New Orleans City Park, or Universal Studios, hold up. Give me the Canyon Beach. Where would you most likely like to go? Arches National Park? Pike Place Market? The Little Caesars by my house? The Rolling Water, Pennsylvania. You know, I'm a baguette on my Tato. No, but you'd be a match for Tato. Is what I'd assume. I did. Yay! Yippee! Yippee! Thank you so much. If it doesn't help with the algorithm, it at least helps out my ego. So thank you for the likes and the subscribes. I have 3 eyes sometimes, so stay tuned. This is the bread I must know. Let's go Falling Water. Where to next? Boston Common. Navy Pier. The Breakers. The Garden of the Gods. Well, I feel like I'd just be wrong to choose Garden of God. Head somewhere else. The Baltimore Museum of Art. The Grand Tato National Park. 7 Magic Mountains. You know what to do. Bale Street, Tennessee. Kenya Fjords National Park. That sounds like Skyrim. That's cool. Pick one last place to visit. Brook Garden. Liberty State Park. This is just New Jersey. Rockefeller Center, New York. No, I'm seeing a upsetting amount of non-Detroit centric, non-Detroit and Ohio centric locations. I would never go to the Virgin Museum of Fine Arts. Let's go to New York, huh? Caramel Frappuccino. Go ahead and say nope. Nope to that. Let's get called an air sign. What is it? And I'm a water sign. Gah. And I'm a Capricorn. But not really. Because regular Capricorn doesn't have a third eye and a few other shirts. And no hat sometimes. Or a hat sometimes. And no scarf or hat. Sometimes no overcoat. Very butler-esque. Sometimes not even that. Sometimes Sometimes a regular ass shirt. Or sometimes a jacket and a shirt that says Soul on it so you know my name. You know, I don't really know a good occasion for this outfit. It's not that I think this outfit looks bad, I just don't know what it's for. He's asking me, it's Sunday morning, what are you doing? And I instantly thinking, peak beans. I would argue peak beans. What time are we at for the stream? Oh shit, we're almost at 3 hours. Look at that. How do we even manage to go that far? On nothing. Do one more of these, finish up this part of the art piece, and then wrap it up for the night. I don't know, what's the best BuzzFeed quiz we've done this far? That between everyone. We need to find the best one. We need to do the single best quiz. Marble rye. Oh, beans, shout out. I'm sourdough too. We could be sourdough together. How fun is that? We can be terrible outside of a toaster. Unless you effectively burn it, we can suck. Someone put you in a toaster. Toaster soul, toaster soul, toaster soul. Be garlic bread. What the fuck? The food related ones? Because the food ones are funny. Here we go. We got some nice food ones in here. Let's see. I know which taco fits your personality. Design the perfect recipes and reveal a luxury cake to match your designs. Your foods reveal which TV couple you are. Your soul age is probably not the same as your bio age. Make a charcuterie board to find out. Eat a fancy meal and I'll guess your favorite color. I can detect your biological age based on the ice cream you eat. You're trapped in a cursed candy-based forest. What will you eat reveals how you might escape. As opposed to man-made age. No lie, I know exactly what your birth month is based on the taco you assemble. Build a yogurt bowl to reveal your summer animal. The ultimate egg showdown. A scalloped hammerhead shark. Nice. What color aura do you radiate, influencing those around you? Concoct a cake to find out. Only true foodies can identify these peeled fruits and vegetables. I can guess what state you're from based on sweets. Curious. I got called a 3 from choosing gay artist help. Would you settle for ace artist? I think the quiz is homophobic. It's got the gay radar. This quiz is authored by Carol Holiday. I think a high amount of my viewer base is also on the A spectrum, as well as high. Pick a pie: cherry pie, apple pie, key lime pie, or pumpkin pie. cherry. Pick a brownie. That one sounds like a slur. With walnuts. Pick some ice cream. Coffee. Coffee's not ice cream. Let's go coffee because it sounds funny. A chair. Pick a cookie. M&M's, chocolate icing, or standard. Stock standard. Pick nature's dessert. Grapes, banana, kiwi, or pomegranate. Susie, my daughter. Susie, my daughter, I saw you kissing Susie. I am very homophobic. I think you mean Noelle, my daughter. Let's go grapes. New York. A quiz. Just because I like grapes does not mean I'm from New York. Susie X Susie. Susie. She's Susie. I'm a clownfish. Height train. The quiz is calling you a clown. Clown, but in the same way like Persona calls you a clown. Where they hit you with the, what are you gonna do now, clown shoes? A real line from the enemies of Persona 5. The clown shoes. Fucking skull wig. PN. This chat is going to be awesome for VOD viewers. Don't you love how part of this visual medium we sat for like half an hour just answering quizzes off screen? There's gonna be someone who watches this stream in a month and be like, what the fuck are they talking about? What do you mean I'm a piano? I'm great. Like the God Seeker doesn't Hollow Knight. Nightmare saying, is that a slur? I want to say that. I don't know why I sounded like Krillin from Team 4 Star from the Team 4 Star dub when I said that. I don't want to say that. Jet, what should I take next? Ooh. Take the one I saw it skipped out on called like the Ultimate Egg Bash. And that was it. That was all it said, is that it was the Ultimate Egg Bash. Blasphemy, rank blasphemy, that crawler, that creature, that smallest of the small. By what right dost thou trespass here, in the home of the gods? Dribble away and be gone. And, it was weird. It was a weird cameo by RULZ Card in the, in Hollow Knight. I get they're doing a whole, like, crossover thing. Now you won. We need to do like a RULZ Card ranking. By the end of Delta, we just rank every time, every RULZ Card fight. Because I know my chapter rankings would go. It's definitely, which I think is the shared sentiment, that one, while not being bad, is the worst chapter. Not being a bad game is the worst chapter of the 4. And then 3, 2, and 4. 1, 3, 2, and 4. I'm a bookcase. Yo, chat, check it out. I'm a bookcase. You seeing this? I'm seeing what Delta I ruined. My Delta rune. Do 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 do. God, I cannot wait to get to the end of that. Mostly because I need to see Gerson one last time. Before I can definitively say, let's wait for the next chapter, we need to see Gerson one last time. I love how what's your favorite song is just listing colors. Well, answer the color and you might get your favorite song. You might get the Back Pain song by Tato. Sung by Tato. I have shared that one. I already shared that one. How bad my back is. Yeah, I love the premise of the song too, because if you like read the lyrics, it's just Tato's back is hurting from having a bad chair. And so is justifying spending a bunch of money on a new shitty chair by saying it's self-care and taking care of your health for the future, knowing damn well Tato's like 40. It's for the instrument, but not furniture. She's not 40, she's 30. She's old as fuck and ungodly out of shape. Her with her baguette in her hand and no care in the world. PFP matches. I mean, it really does. Grah! It's the fucking from the beginning of Kaiju number 8, where it's just, I'm only 32! Just did some DVDs where I just did say we are cooked. Panda, I don't even know how to play the game. I don't even know how to fucking play the game. Don't worry though. I'm sure playing as Trevor Belmont will change the view. Will change the outlook. Also, I learned that you cannot I learned, unfortunately, we have to settle for Trevor because I learned you cannot play as Soma Cruz, my favorite Castlevania character. Stop my PM from spamming me about D&D. Do what I did to get ostracized from all known D&D groups and just roll ones for 3 hours and see how the party's feeling about you after that. see what the party's opinion on you is after 3 hours of ones. Of nothing but net. I'm a jellyfish. Woo! That's monstrous. I don't have good luck. I do, however, have this casino soundbite. Do you want to hear it? Do you want to hear this casino winning soundbite? Unfun fact, jellyfish crab and eat with the same hole. Oh. Me when I roll the fifth one in half an hour. It's blowing out my headset. It's so loud. I can hear. I put my headset down, like hanging on a TV, but it's like way down. Like I could still hear the fucking casino sound effect. You know, that was my one experience with D&D. Never again. Because I don't even like role-playing. I just thought we were going to do it for the vibes. It turns out I killed the whole vibe. I think I'll go and do it understood. That's probably a smart idea. I'm sure he'll get the message, and it won't be a horrible miscommunication. Hi, it's me, your anxiety. What if that was just my branding from now on? That I just, like... almost... Can you create a character that has all the traits of all the things you've been naming for the last half hour? Can you, like, make an OC with all of these traits? Or something? I want to see the catfish bookshelf. I want to see the turtle catfish bookshelf green. Guys. This is epic. Gang. What did I draw her face look like? Took a Delta criticism, Mike. Which one did it say you were? Did it say you were all three? Did it specify which of the three? Because you could be the cat one. You know, so where'd you find a Deltarune quiz? Hold on now. A strange individual. They don't know a lot about me. Well, because Mike didn't exist. You are strange. You're a freaky little guy. Deltarune quiz. Oh, we couldn't find any that matches your result. How did you find a Deltarune quiz? I looked up Deltarune on BuzzFeed and nothing shows up. You're 22. You know, there's no way Bean's the taxpayer. They'd be giving that money back. Yeah, we about the goldfinch yesterday. I don't know what that is. Anyway, how did you find it? Shout out to a character to you. Oh shit, 5 weeks ago? Oh no, that's Undertale though. I don't like those guys. You can talk with horny sands. What the fuck is this thread? What the fuck are these threads? I'm on Quotev. And like the first thing out of what Delta Root character are you? If you scroll down, the similar is talk with horny sands. You can go talk on a thread to someone roleplaying as horny sands. He's pink. He's pink. He's a horny sand. It's not easy. What's your favorite color? I want to punch someone. This is stupid. I don't see my favorite color. Red for love and guts. Blue for calm and intelligence. Green for magic or battery acid. Gee, I wonder what all these characters relate to. Blue. So elaborate. What are you doing right now? Where would you see freaky sands? A quotive? I imagine people can just make threads on this website. Like, kind of like ask me threads or whatever. And one of them happens to be talk with freaky sands. I do need to go to bed. It's 5 a.m. Oh. Well, have a wonderful rest of your night or day. It was a pleasure to see you. I do hope to see you again next time. According to the schedule, which should be Friday for Delta Rune, and then after that for Dead by Daylight. Bread by Daylight. Garlic bread by daylight. But anyway, without further ado, I bid thee adieu. Have a nice night. What's your favorite flower? Marigolds or gold flowers? Poinsettias or red roses? Lily of the valley or poison hemlock? Orchids or sweet pea? Shampoo ginger or corpse flower? I think cucurbita, peepo, and trumpet pitchers. I don't see my favorite flower. I like a dandelion. I'll go cacti. I like cactus. Which is a favorite human soul from Undertale. There was more than one? There was more. Chad, I don't think this quiz was for me. What do you mean there's more than one? Oh, yeah, because they're all the colors. But what do each of the colors mean? That's not as the character. What character you think is the knight? What do you mean Death Nuts is not on there? Who else could it be? Like, literally, what other character could it be? Imagine being fucking Burnley. Chat, what is my favorite? What are the human souls from Undertale? Which was the, what's a cool one? I don't know the difference. The quiz is absolute. The quiz is the prophecy. If you break it, it will appear in front of you. I'm a big... let's go justice. Like the League. Which sports do you enjoy? Oh, I like, no, this one. What the fuck is potato sack racing? I don't like sports. Fishing, hunting, bow and arrow? It's gonna be a yes from me, dog. What's your favorite food? Oh shit, so many options. Burgers, fries, chip, sandwich, chip, cake, ice cream, cured meat as sushi, fish, egg, cursed meat. Food that resembles something else. A food that tastes like something else. What? Chalk. Something I'm not supposed to eat. Ah, chalk. Seafood and nuts and bread. We need to get through this quick. Big fan of a good sandwich, though. I'm a big sandwich enjoyer. Just movies you enjoy? Historical dramas. Fantasy, magical realism, or adventure? What kind of games do you like? Was one when they make a friend mobile games. I only like mobile games, barely. Beans, did you sell more commissions for Robux? Or did you hit your head on the chair doing push-ups? It could be one of two things. I'm back at too lazy to sleep. Well, don't worry, we're about halfway through this quiz. Fighter, shooters, battle royale, survival horse, strategy, or simulation. Visual novel, sandbox, or gotcha. RPG and adventure. The possession gives you good luck. A family heirloom, something a loved one gave you. An item I got for myself. Something I made myself, something I often misplaced, something I no longer have. Nothing gives me good luck, and I'm convinced of that. If you had a weapon, what would it be? Something sharp? Something blunt? Something... a gun? Okay, so Beans definitely hit their head on a chair doing push-ups. I'd rather have a med kit. Fuck you. Where's like... something magical. Yeah. I have to be a camp counselor tomorrow. Nice. I have to be an employee tomorrow. I have to be an all-around cool guy tomorrow. What's your biggest fear? Spiders. I have no fear. What do you do to have fun in your free time? Sleeping. That's not the one I picked, I'm just saying that one. How do you comfort yourself when stressed? I self-isolate. That is correct. Probably. Are you confrontational? Only the benefits me in every outcome. That is correct. Congratulations, quiz. You're almost getting it. What patterns of fabric do you like? I think you're gonna get burned. Bitchly, Did you also get Birdly Despair? Chevron, stripes, or 80s skate rink? What the fuck? Okay, well, I've only ever used faux fur. In terms of fabric that I've used, faux fur. Who are you inspired by? God. Myself. What is your Myers-Briggs? What the fuck's a Myers-Briggs? I don't fucking know. I'm glad that's an option. What's your zodiac? Do I say Capricorn or Sagittarius? Do I go branding or real? Do we know Burnley's birthday and how to avoid it? What is your anagram? What the fuck does this mean? I don't fucking know. Like, what do you like more, Chapter 1 or Chapter 2? Who do you think the dark / roaring knight is? RULZ. I'm sorry. What is this chapter? What is this? What? Are you fucking kidding me? What are these, what are these options here? What was this person smoking to come up with some of these? We've known about deaths the whole time. What are you talking about? WD Gaster or Mike, RULZ or Noel, Chris or Susie, RULZ Card or Father Elvin, Spamton or Queen. There are way more characters you could have put here that would have made more sense. Fucking Asgore made more sense here. He had a shadow crystal in chapter 4. And he's painfully divorced. Character may not be introduced yet. Yes. Are you mad that Sans isn't going to be a result? No. Alright, I'm gonna kill myself. Have a wonderful rest of your night or day. It was a pleasure seeing you. I do hope to see you again on Friday for finishing Deltarune. And without further ado, I bid thee adieu. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you like my artwork. Follow me on DeviantArt and Blue Sky. Yes, I got Burnley. Do people like Burnley? Do people enjoy Burnley? I think it's because I said I was self-righteous rather than a God-given Christian. Look, I'm sorry, but if Catty Kattenheimer was one of the choices, I absolutely would have gotten them. Anyway, follow me on shit, like and subscribe, all of that nonsense. You ever seen that gif of the cat pissing on the camera with the weird face? Look at him. Why is he doing that? Sorry.